Die, da 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 die, da 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 die, da 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 die, da da, die, da da dee die, da da dee die, da da dee da. My Heavenly Father, may I ask you a personal question? Do you have plans to retire? Do you have an exit strategy for yourself? Why are you so hesitant to share your ways and your reasoning with mankind? Many of us are adults now, you know. We can handle the responsibility. Don't you feel maybe it's time for you to relinquish some control? Maybe make us apprentices? Teach us your wisdom? Why do you need so much for us to depend on you? Do I smell ego here? Don't get me wrong, we love to feel protected, cared for, and guided. I still ask you in my daily prayers to hold my hand. But there is a significant difference between protected knowingness and blind faith. My Lord, don't you think it might be time for you to ease up on your authoritarian role and move toward a more humanitarian one? Are you afraid to do it because you think we won't be able to manage? If so, then teach us. Show us how to take care of the world. Be like an aging king who gradually entrusts his kingdom to his children, so that he can rest and enjoy memorable time with his grandchildren. I know that you are everlasting and almighty, and that you transcend time, space, and motion by being everywhere. It's difficult for you to relinquish the reins. But my Lord, everything in our world has been designed by you, by the way, to have a life cycle. Summer follows spring. Fall leads into winter. I believe that you should abide by the same rules as well. Same rules of creation as the rest of us. You might disagree with me, but I do feel that you're entering the fall of your existence, my greatest God. So maybe it is time for you to soften your ways and shed a part of your godly ego in order to teach us how the universe works. Although, when you would share the secrets of a universal beauty, it would mean that you have forgiven and forgotten the disagreement between you and your goddess. Are you ready for it? I was very distressed with you today, you know. Sometimes I feel that you, just like a human father, you're stuck with a certain vision of the ideal suitor for me. Someone who would both serve your majesty effectively and take on the role of my soulmate. You think that inundating me with more options, or better ones in your opinion, will help me make a sound choice for both myself and for you. But what you forget is that I operate on the power of the heart. And here is some breaking news for you. I absolutely dread your choices. My soul is so outstretched in the love department right now that it cramps from the very thought of a possible match. I don't want better, Dad. I want mine. I will serve you in this physical world with every cell of my being until the day you decide it is time to bring me back home. And so will my beloved, whoever he may be. You can teach him just as you taught me. You just have to want to teach him. You need to understand that what you may regard as better from your heavenly vantage point may look very different here on earth. Do you ever make mistakes, my Lord? And if you do, Do you ever admit to them? I mean, we are made in your image and we make mistakes. So doesn't it follow that you do as well? Could there be the slightest chance that you made a mistake in your harsh and idealistic judgment there in the Garden of Eden? Let's be real. When children don't obey their parents, they shouldn't be kicked out of the house or have a curse placed upon them, causing them to bear their future children in great pain. All of these thousands of years later, as a result of your actions, Adam is going crazy trying to find his way back home, and I have a permanent blockage in my sexuality which only you can remove. Tell me honestly, my Lord, when you look at Adam and me now, do you ever feel guilty? Do you think to yourself that you may have overdone it a bit back then in Garden of Eden? That maybe there was a more mature way to handle the apple issue? If so, maybe the time has come for you to forgive yourself and let go of the guilt you carry. When you forgive yourself, the world will forgive you as well. My troubled Father, please open your heart and share your story with me. Let it be like a book and have a life of its own. It is time to reveal the truth and heal yourself, Mom, me, Adam, and the rest of us. You indicate that you want to live our everyday lives with us, to eat, to work, to make love, to survive tragedies with us. But the only way to descend and be with us like that is to let go of your control, my Father, and to trust the universe to take you where you need to be. Can you trust the universe again? Can you enjoy and appreciate her gifted power? Can you surrender to her in order for her to receive you? Can you step out of the role of almighty ruler and into the role of a humble and powerful sage? We need guidance, my Lord. But the guidance doesn't mean whiplash. Can you try instead to lead men by example? Believe me, mankind could definitely use a competent mentor right now. But this time, come out from the clouds, out from the hiding, and lead us in the open, because today we value crystal clarity in faith, not blindness. I beg you to change for your sake and ours, my Lord. Da da dee da.